Patriots of era, North and South, Catholic and Protestants, Loyalists and Nationalists, my fellow Irish men and women, I stand before you today with deep pride and gratitude in my heart. On Tuesday, 1,300 of us Irish citizens from all 32 counties, North and South, came together in a peaceful, powerful act of unity at the GPO and outside Dáil Éireann. We didn't just march. We didn't just speak. We delivered a message to Micheál Martin and the current government that the Irish people are awake and we are demanding that the Dáil be dissolved. I had the honour of personally delivering this letter, a letter of the people on behalf of every citizen, 1,300 who showed up and stood tall for Ireland. But I couldn't have done this alone. And let me say a special tribute to Garda Brendan Ronan, the true hero on the ground that day. With respect and integrity, he facilitated a peaceful handover between myself and the Taoiseach's office. The captain and superintendent of Leinster House came forward and accepted the letter and our request to have it placed officially on the Dáil record. This wasn't just a protest. This, folks, was a new chapter in Irish history, a stepping stone towards real lasting change. And what we achieved, all 1,300 of us, is proof that the Irish people will not be ignored. I want to speak clearly now to those who tried to sabotage this event, to those who whispered, undermined or tried to fracture this movement. You got your answer. The people are behind us. The people are ready to reclaim their sovereignty, not for ego, not for cliques, but for their country and their children's future. And here's what makes me different. I don't take any of it personally. To the ones who said I couldn't do it, you were wrong. And I invite you, not with resentment, but with resolve now, to join us now. Put your pride aside. Put your ego down. Not for me, but for Ireland, for the next generation, for our children's future, and for the dignity of the nation. Now I ask every person who hears this message, let's not stop at 1,300. Let's gather 100,000 Irish citizens at the gates of the Dáil. Let us stand together and demand dissolution. No more waiting, no more tick-tock cheap shots. Unity, folks, is the only way forward. Because what happened on Tuesday wasn't the end, it was just the beginning. Now I'm also going to read out the letter that I hand-delivered into the Dáil on behalf of us 1,300 Irish people standing outside. Ceann Comhairle, members of the Dáil and Seanad, I stand here today not as a politician, but as a daughter of Ireland and as a voice of for thousands who have no voice in these chambers. I stand on behalf of 16,000 Irish men, women and children sleeping in hotel rooms, tents, cars and doorways, while their government provides homes, services and entitlements to outsiders first. This is a national disgrace. I stand for a lost generation of young Irish people who cannot afford to buy a home, to rent or even dream of raising a family in the land their grandparents built. They are immigrating in their thousands while their own country is sold from under them. I stand for children with disabilities who are waiting months and years for basic therapies while billions are spent on vanity projects and international commitments. I speak for families waiting years for surgeries, scans and life-saving treatments, while we are told the health system is under pressure. Yes, under pressure from the failure of leadership, under pressure from mismanagement, and under pressure from overreach and imported demand. I speak for those who died alone in nursing homes during lockdown. I speak for the families now living with excess debts, many of which raise serious questions that are being buried by media silence. HSE stonewalling and government complicity. We are here to call out what no one in this chamber will dare to say, that there is a COVID vaccine cover-up in this country, that there are over 10,000 abortions a year in a nation that once cherished life, that our constitution is being ignored, twisted, replaced by policies dictated not by the Irish people but by the global forces we never elected, that the 2024 general elections were rigged and our movement has legal proceedings in the High Court to prove it, that Ireland is no longer governed, it is managed in betrayal of the Republic proclaimed on Easter week 1916. Let me be clear, the Irish government was established by the Irish people, and it can only be dissolved by the Irish people. What we demand is not a rebellion, it is restoration. Restoration of truth, restoration of faith, restoration of Irish sovereignty for the Irish people first. Today, on July the 8th, 2025, we declare that the Dáil no longer holds the confidence of the people. You have failed in your most sacred duty to serve your people. You locked us out, you laughed at us, you labelled us, you silenced us. But today we are here inside this house not because of your permission but because of our right. We are invoking Bunracht Nahéireann not to destroy the nation but to rebuild it. We demand a National Citizens' Assembly not chosen by you but elected by the people to begin drafting a new constitution that protects Irish housing for Irish people, Irish land for Irish ownership, Irish values, faith and heritage, Irish lives from unborn to the elderly, and most of all, truth and accountability in public life